Ever wonder how some people just seem to have limitless energy despite jam-packed schedules? Take Elon Musk, for example. He's built some of the world's biggest companies, reads over 100 books a year, and still somehow finds time to post 30 tweets a day, keeping half of the country on edge. So, are people like that just built differently? Or can anyone tap into an endless bank of energy? After diving into dozens of research papers and testing various strategies myself, I've discovered that not only is sustainable energy achievable, but it's also quite simple. It boils down to a 3-step process that takes just 30 minutes of your time, ensuring that you wake up with a massive level of energy that lasts all day. If you're new here, my name is J.R. Smith, and I'm an orthopedic surgery resident at the Mayo Clinic. I'm also a content creator, podcast host, and most importantly, a husband and father. And with all of these different hats that I wear, I've been on a mission to unlock all-day energy, which I think we all could benefit from. First, I want to dispel a common myth that increasing our energy just means we have to sleep more. We often think that to get more energy, we need to conserve it, like a battery that just needs recharging. But the science is pretty clear. Some of the most energizing activities require us to actually use energy first. Have you ever heard the term, to make money, you have to spend money? This is the same idea. So the following strategies do require a bit of intentionality. That's where that 30 minutes comes from. But the gain in energy that you'll experience will make that feel like the greatest investment you could have ever made. This strategy is broken into 4 simple routines: a morning routine, a daily routine, nightly routine, and a quarterly routine. All of the research on the topic of energy highlights how the long-lasting, all-day type of energy that we're really looking from comes from a handful of habits, things you should be doing in the morning, throughout the day, and before bed. And then there's just a bonus tip that I highly recommend doing at least once every 3 months. First, let's conquer the morning. Energizing your day starts here. We're diving into 3 key components: exercise, sunlight exposure, and tackling one of your hardest tasks. Let me break it down. First up is exercise. Research shows that engaging in physical activity right after waking up not only gives you an immediate energy boost, but it also improves your focus and mood throughout the day. Studies from the American Council of Exercise indicate that even just 20 minutes of moderate exercise can increase energy levels for up to 12 hours. This triggers the release of endorphins, the body's natural mood elevators, setting you up for a positive day. Next, let's talk about sunlight. Morning sunlight is crucial for regulating your circadian rhythm, which is your body's internal clock that controls your sleep-wake cycle. According to research from the University of Geneva, a prominent research university in Switzerland, exposure to natural light in the first few hours of waking can boost serotonin levels, which lifts your mood and helps you feel more energetic. And if your day starts before the sun is up, you can simulate sunlight by turning bright overhead lights on. And if you're either exercising outside or inside with bright lights, you'll accomplish these first 2 tips simultaneously. A morning routine of daily exercise with light therapy only takes about 20 minutes of your day. And as you can see, we're already through 2/3 of that half an hour I promised you. And that's because many of the following tips actually give you back your time. Starting with the 3rd and final part of our morning routine, which is to eat that frog. This comes from the book Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy and just means tackling your most begrudging task of the day before the day starts. This just means the thing that sucks the most. For some of us, this may be studying, responding to emails, or finishing laundry. We all have something we know that we have to get done each day, but we're really not looking forward to it. The concept is simple. If you tackle this task first, you free up mental space and reduce stress for the rest of the day. And the science behind this is super solid. Accomplishing a challenging task early in the day releases dopamine, the reward hormone, which boosts motivation and energy. This sets a positive tone and builds momentum for the rest of our activities. And there is added benefit in doing this right after you filled your energy tank with that 20 minutes of exercise and light exposure. Now you'll be approaching what is typically a draining task with a full tank. Not only does this make the task seem far less horrible, but you'll also be much more productive while completing it. You'll probably immediately gain back that 20 minutes you just invested simply by being more efficient. And instead of the experience draining your energy, the dopamine or reward hormone that will be released after checking off that item on your to-do list will actually create even more energy. We all know how good it feels to check something off our to-do list, especially those things that have been there for ages because they suck so bad. So to recap, conquering your morning can be broken down into 3 things: physical movement, sunlight exposure, and eating that frog. Now let's move into the daily routine. This is where nutrition, hydration, and a bit of mindfulness comes into play. First, let's talk about nutrition. What we eat throughout the day has a significant impact on our energy levels. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that complex carbohydrates like whole grains paired with lean proteins like chicken or fish and healthy fats like avocados and nuts can help sustain energy levels and improve our mood. One practical strategy is meal prepping. Prepare your meals in advance to ensure that you have healthy options readily available. And there are tons of healthy food delivery services nowadays for my non-cookers out there. But we have to make eating healthy a natural routine for our day if we want to not only sustain the energy we built up in the morning, but increase it even further throughout the day. And on a similar note, hydration is equally crucial because even mild dehydration can lead to fatigue and decreased cognitive function. According to the Mayo Clinic, one of my personal favorite research institutions, drinking at least 8 glasses of water a day can significantly improve energy levels and brain function. So carry a reusable water bottle with you to remind yourself to drink water throughout the day. And finally, mindfulness is the third practice you should be bringing into your daily routine. There are hundreds of studies showing how taking a few minutes of deep breathing, meditation, or prayer can drastically reduce stress and recharge our mental energy. This is an often underutilized but powerful tool. Spending just 5 minutes a day in an intentional moment of calm will help reset our minds from the things throughout the day that are draining and recharge us for the rest of the day ahead. These 3 things, nutrition, hydration, and mindfulness, should become a daily staple for you if you hope to really achieve long-lasting energy and better overall well-being. And the best way to wrap up your energy-filled day is now with the perfect nighttime routine that ensures you get great quality sleep, even if you can't always get the 7 to 8 hours of sleep that you wish for. First, focus on being consistent with your sleep schedule. Research from the American Sleep Association shows that maintaining a regular sleep schedule can improve the quality of your sleep, making the hours that you do get more restorative. Try setting a regular bedtime and wake time, even on the weekends. And avoid late night eating or drinking. Consuming foods or beverages, especially those containing caffeine or sugar, close to bedtime can disrupt your sleep cycle and make it harder to fall asleep. Research from the Sleep Foundation suggests that large meals and beverages before bed can lead to discomfort and frequent trips to the bathroom, both of which can interrupt your sleep. Try to eat dinner at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime to allow your body to digest. Next, create a restful environment. Your bedroom should be a sleep sanctuary, cool, dark, and quiet. Consider investing in blackout curtains, a white noise machine, or just a good quality mattress. And lastly, steer clear of screens before bed. A study from Harvard Medical School found that the blue light exposure that we see on our screens can delay the sleep phase and reduce our quality of sleep. So instead of scrolling in bed, wind down with a good book, some light stretching, or a relaxing bath to prepare your body for sleep. If you're watching this, you're probably way too busy just to be told to sleep more. I know that I am, but that's why it's even more important that we try our best to get the highest quality sleep that will have us waking up full of energy, regardless of if we get 5 hours or 8 hours of sleep. A nighttime routine that ensures a restful sleep only takes about 5 minutes. Unplug from your screens, set up your sleep sanctuary, and take care of your hygiene, which I hope you were already doing. And finally, let's talk about a quarterly routine. Scheduling vacations or short breaks at least once every 3 months is a game changer for your energy levels and overall well-being. These breaks don't have to be lavish week-long vacations. Simple weekend getaways, dropping the kids off at grandma and grandpa's for a weekend to yourself, or just dedicating a day to do absolutely nothing can make a massive difference for you. A study from the University of Illinois found that brief diversions can dramatically improve focus and performance. And when you periodically take time to relax, you'll come back to your daily life with renewed energy and creativity. And a report from the American Psychological Association indicates that time off can reduce stress, lower risk of heart disease, improve outlook on life, and drive motivation. So how can you incorporate these breaks into your busy life? We can start by either planning our year in advance or doing quarterly planning sessions every 3 months where we mark out a block of time in the quarter specifically designated to relaxation. And actually do this every quarter with students in my Teach As You Learn community if you'd like to do this practice with me. Honestly, quarterly planning in general is just one of the most energizing things that I found. But if you're wanting to attend events like this and other ones geared towards pre-medical and medical students, you would love our community. You can find more information in the link in the description. But again, on a daily basis, it only takes 30 minutes and some intentionality to have a lasting energy throughout the entire day. 20 minutes dedicated to a strong morning routine, 5 minutes towards a daily mindfulness practice, and 5 minutes for a good nighttime routine. If you like this video, you may enjoy this one where I share how I was able to beat my phone addiction, giving me both energy and time back in my day. Keep evolving, and I'll see you guys in the next one.